Tottenham. But first it's action, of course, and for that we go across to Upton Park for the arrival of Derby County, the champions who now have their sights firmly fixed on retaining that Football League title. They come to the match fourth place, having lost only one of their last 19, so they come as form horses for this game against West Ham, who've won only 2 of their last 13. West Ham again depleted, still without Billy Bond's Kevin Locke, and now without striker Alan Taylor. But Trevor Brooking has shaken off a stomach complaint, and into the side now comes Yilmaz Orhan, a young Turkish Cypriot who's had only one previous game. As for Derby, flu's ruled out Francis Lee, an ankle injury robs them of Roger Davis, but that now gives another chance to that prolific scorer of past seasons, Kevin Hector at 9. While there's a relative newcomer in the Derby side, Graham Mosley, an England under-23 squad member, in goal.
Hector. Tommy Taylor really came rather wildly on the back of Hector then. I don't know whether he might have felt that Kevin Hector should have pulled out of that challenge on Mervyn Day a moment ago. It's a free kick to Derby, quite right too. Here's Hector, McGibbon behind him. Gemmell turning it now for Charlie George. Shot first time, and Day again did well. And what made that even better was after George had hit it, it deflected so slightly off McGibbon that Day was beautifully behind it once more. Tom Powell. James again versus Coleman. A little bit of acceleration. Look at that for a shot, and what a good save. Well, that shows you Leighton James at his best. He teased Coleman for a moment, swept past him with a lovely piece of acceleration. Right foot, good shot, and a nice fingertip save by Mervyn Day. Losing it. And McGibbon going in on the challenge and coming away with it. Holland. And McGibbon this time has lost it. Now, nothing given there. Although Lampard brought down Hector, and Hector looking around saying surely there was something there. And certainly as Hector fell, there was a tangle of legs involving Lampard. No penalty given. Gemmell in first. Somehow managed to keep his feet until Holland brought him down, so it's a free kick to Derby, already taken. Here's Rioch. Oh, again that wonderful acceleration and a tremendous save. With these bursts of acceleration, both Leighton James and Bruce Rioch are getting past West Ham, as Rioch did there. And a marvellous save from a very difficult shot before there, Bruce Rioch. So a lot more to come today, but a half-time score here at Upton Park that reads West Ham United 0, Derby County 0. And then he just lasted half an hour or so to go. Oh, what a bad kick there by Day, straight to Charlie George. Oh! Well, at least that's woken a few people up. A terrible throw out by Mervyn Day. And Charlie George pounced on it, really attacked the defender, got it onto the left foot. Way over. Which Brooking will take. No, Patton will take. Lampard turning it in. Billy Jennings got out well. Taylor lifting it back again. This could be interesting. Oh, it almost went in. Finally behind of Archie Gemmell and Rod Thomas for another corner. And Jennings, I think, in trouble again. Tommy Taylor lifting that ball beautifully. It looked as though it was going just under the crossbar. Keith Robson was challenging hard, and Derby got it away. But nothing given. Hector going in hard now for Charlie George. That's there. Charlie George has done it. I think nobody enjoys scoring goals more than Charlie George. And that time the ball fell for him, beautifully onto the right foot after that miss a moment or two ago. And this time Mervyn Day half stopped it, but the ball still went into the back of the net. West Ham 0, Derby County 1. Scorer Charlie George. And in all competitions, that's goal 21 of the season for him. Played for Keith Coleman. Hit first time now. McFarlane won't pass it back with Robson there. Todd to Nish. inside the last quarter of an hour now. Nish again. Played on again for Kevin Hector. Charlie George waiting in the middle once more. So too was Rioch. And here's Archie Gemmell hitting a beautiful one just over the crossbar. Gemmell always likely to snap up anything that's loose on the edge of the area. Hit that well on the volley. Just too high. Coleman willingly going outside him again. Cut out by Nish. Leighton James. McGivern's header. And Gemmell's. Gemmell again. Played into the path this time of Leighton James. It could still come, and it's there by Rioch. 2-0. Sweeping move again down the left. Leighton James with the shot. Hector involved as well. But I think it was Rioch who finally put it over the line. So West Ham 0, Derby County 2. Scorer Bruce Rioch. With the broad grin, because it's almost certain now that Derby will get the 2 points that they badly want. Coleman. Oh, now Brooking going through. And Brooking has made it 2-1. 2 goals in a minute. Well, we might get a finish now. That ball fell nicely for Brooking, and he shrugged off the challenge of Derby. A right foot shot that was low and wide of Mosley. West Ham 1, Derby County 2. And Tommy Taylor now up and taken up for West Ham. McDowell took that well on his body. Now he's gone past Nish. And there's his cross. Brooking coming in on it too. Oh, and that was so close to being an own goal there by Steve Powell. It's given them a corner, but there won't be time to take it. The final whistle has gone. And it's 2 valuable points for Derby. Charlie George, who got the first one, already down the tunnel there. And then when the second one from Bruce Rioch went in, it seemed to be all up with West Ham. There's Rioch. But within a minute, Trevor Brooking had put West Ham back into it. But unfortunately for West Ham, it was too little, too late. And Derby went off with the 2 points. A final scoreline then at Upton Park. West Ham 1, Derby County 2.
It was, quite frankly, not a very demanding afternoon for Derby, a point that I put to the scorer of their first goal. Of course, it was Charlie George.
No, you know, the lads were talking in the dressing room, and Rod Thomas came out with a crack. He thought it was a practice game, you know. Didn't seem to be any danger whatsoever, you know, as the game went on. You know, we give away a silly goal at the death, but as far as the players were concerned, it was never any danger that we were going to win it.
Why do you think that was particularly?
I don't know, you know, I can't really say. West Ham are obviously not the side we played early on in the season, and I thought that was a tremendous side, you know. But
without Billy Bonds, without Alan Taylor, without Kevin Locke as well.
Yeah, that's true, but I mean, players are, you know, teams are made up of squads, and we've had a few injuries in the past, and players have come in and done well, so it's not an excuse.
But looking at your performance in particular now, Charlie, in fact you missed a bit of a chance when Mervyn threw the ball out to you. What exactly happened there?
Well, I got the ball, I took the defender on, and he sort of, you know, he went one way and I went the other, and as I just went to strike it, it seemed to bubble up a bit, you know. I was a bit sick I didn't put it away, you know. Should have still put it away, you know, whether it bounced or not, but give me pleasure after scoring. I like winning a good goal, you know, they all count.
Yes, indeed. You seem to be enjoying your game so much more now.
Yeah, I'm particularly pleased this afternoon because I think I won about 99% of the balls in the air, you know, and I was knocking them onto Kevin Hector, who was causing all sorts of problems, you know.